confidence. Confidence. That has always been one of my biggest struggles, and I want to talk about it because it's something that I still struggle with, yes, but at the same time I have come so far. Like, you guys don't understand. When I was a bit younger, maybe up until like, I don't know, 14 or something like that. It might have been even 15, I don't know. 14, probably 13 maybe. Me and my sister would bicker all the time about who had to go up to the shopkeeper and pay for the snacks, because none of us wanted that interaction. That was just too scary for us. Like, outside of our comfort zone, we didn't like talking to anyone really that we didn't know, which is obviously the issue when it comes to meeting new people. Yeah, I've always had so much social anxiety around people I don't know, and then after I got over that, it was just groups of people that all know each other and I don't know anyone. You know, that's still the worst thing. That's still something that I'm not really good at whatsoever. Like, put me in that kind of situation and I'll just be by myself. Like, I won't talk to anyone unless they talk to me. Even singing, like, for the longest time until a couple years ago, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I couldn't even sing in front of my own mum. Like, it was just too scary. Like, if she caught me singing, like, whilst I was in the bathtub, that was fine, but I couldn't sit down and be like, hey mum, listen to this. I just couldn't do it. Like, it was too scary. But I feel like I had to call on God. I had to call on God to help me with confidence, to help me with not caring about whether I look stupid or not. And one quote really helped me, and that was, in order to succeed, you have to increase your rate of failure. And so that made me realize failure is not the enemy. Like, if I go up on stage 10 times and I fail those 10 times, I am still so much closer to actually being good than if I had just stayed at home because I was too scared to fail. Like, I've actually still put myself out there. I've still met new people, networked, practiced, gotten used to it a bit more. And that's something that really, really helps. So now, the amount of times I've gone on stage and I've just flopped, like, I've just been not good, or I've just been mediocre, or just wobbly, or off key. Oh gosh, I cringe. Sometimes I look back at the videos and I cringe. But I'm just like, I'd rather go up there and sound terrible than stay home because I'm too scared and just stick in my own bubble. Like, that will not happen anymore in Jesus' name. Just put yourself out there. Don't care. And I know it's actually way easier said than done, but I feel like if I can do it, the girl who has always had fright or just anxiety when it comes to those things, then you definitely can. And sometimes it just starts in small steps. Like, before I went on my first open mic, I actually sat a couple of my family members down and I was just like, okay, can I practice singing in front of you? And for me, that was so scary. Even though I acted like it wasn't that much, like, my voice was still wobbling. Even though these were like my cousins and my auntie and my uncle, it was still the scariest thing ever. I've known these people since birth. But yeah, that got me ready. And then after a while, I went and did an open mic in front of some people that I didn't know, like, because I didn't want to ever have to see these people ever again. And oh my god, my voice was wobbly. I sang the song so fast. It was like on fast forward. Like, I did Redemption song. It was like, oh pirates, yes, I don't know. Like, I did it so fast because I just wanted to get it over and done with. And I watched the video back and I cringed, but I did it. And I was so scared beforehand. Like, I was on the phone to my mum, like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I want to go home. There was knots in my stomach. I just couldn't do it. But I just did it. And it wasn't the end of the world. It was not the end of the world. So I think a lot of the time, we don't have to jump from, you know, not being able to do anything to just jumping on stage. Please don't judge my hair. I literally took it out of the 2 twists that I had in, and it's really frizzy. But yeah. Oh, my hairline. I actually usually hair removal my hairline because it just comes down too much. Don't tell anyone. Hey.